Hi, this is Jamie with HardRockChick, and I'm here with Spindrift. I'll have you guys introduce yourselves and your role in the band.
I'm Kirpatrick Thomas. I sing and play guitar and do other stuff.
And I'm Sasha Vallely. I play keyboards and flute, and I sing and play tambourine and other stuff as well.
We're here at Bordello in LA. It's the oldest bar in the city, I hear, and it used to be a brothel.
Oh, really?
Yes. I could see Spindrift's music being, fit for a brothel. How about you?
Definitely.
We've definitely got some sleazy kind of sordid downtown music, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess we're right next to this Chinese, what is this,
I don't know, but it's a very interesting part of town. I'm new here, and I'm kind of like, oh, okay.
There's a gong over there, right there. There's
we should go hit on it.
Yeah, let's sample that.
So we're here tonight for a premiere of your next video. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's a song called Hellbound that we wrote for a feature film called Dust Up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
by Ward Roberts.
Directed by Ward Roberts, and we have scored the film as well. Hellbound happens to be the title song.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight Ward is going to unveil a mishmash of sort of what the title credits are going to look like.
Okay.
And mixed in, it's in video form for Spindrift, so it kind of also has mixture of live shots of the band playing the song.
Mm-hmm.
It's done in a spaghetti western title scene style, sort of animated, Leone-esque. The song's very full throttle jumping, and it's got all the signature cues that you would expect from a spaghetti western song. I would say. So kind of wrote it for that. For Ward, and he really dug it, and then we went on to score the film in the studio, finishing it up. Yeah, we've been in the studio the last few days, doing a lot of work on it.
Exciting.
Yeah.
So you have a partnership going with IFC and releasing all of these visual pieces that you are doing for your songs. Can you tell me how that came about, and maybe a little bit of the process to selecting who's going to work on the videos?
Well, we had started getting into doing scores for cinema through our sound with The Legend of God's Gun, which is a western that we made, produced ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, other directors had started contacting us to do music for us for their different projects, and we had such a large group of different directors that we decided the next record would be perfect if it was all about soundtrack music and theme music from all the different movies, all the different directors. We mix it all together and kind of get a big scene going, and big indie scene, and get all the different videos premiered on IFC. IFC, they really support that, so that's really great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just wanted to mix, film soundtracks
I think it gives,
with music.
I'm glad that they support it. It gives credit to what we do, and
Absolutely.
It gives a venue for it to be seen,
mm-hmm.
and for people to start, getting to know about all these themes and soundtracks that we do.
So, oddly enough, the last time I saw you guys play was in Oslo a few months ago.
Oh, wow, you were at that show? Awesome.
Yes. I was on vacation, and I was like, oh, okay. It was an amazing show, by the way, but when I was standing there watching you guys, I was like, wow, this music feels so American to me while we're in the midst of this foreign country.
Sure, yeah.
And I was just wondering what your thoughts were on that, and how the tour went, and how the music's received over there.
This recent tour that we just did, that you saw us on, that was towards the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
We opened up for Black Mountain. Then we did a bunch of 3 weeks with them, and then we did 4 weeks with Dead Meadow.
Mm-hmm.
Then we did another week with Kurt Vile and the Violators.
And then a few shows on our own.
A few shows on our own.
In the UK.
The finale was in your hometown.
Yeah, Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham.
She's from England.
But I think we were received really well. People were really digging it. I think, you know, they're not used to the American thing. Myself included, like, I always loved Westerns and stuff. That's one of the reasons I moved out here. So, yeah, people were just going crazy for it. Like, it was really good.
That's a great segue for my next question, which is obviously, you've mentioned before, you're very inspired by Westerns. What do you think it is about that time period and, you know, how it's been portrayed in films that makes it so romanticized and keeps inspiring art today?
Well, obviously the myth of the American West is very alluring, and the anti-hero and the loner, and it's almost like a fairy tale of Americana, you know, so I think that whole ideal translates well in cinema and in music, and I think, you know, the expanse of it all, and the environment of the desert, and you know, the spaciousness that you can get out of it, and also the historical aspect of it is really great,
it's the history
because
of modern America,
you know, just the stories you hear about Billy the Kid, and you know, just you know, the Great Dust Bowl, even, you know. I think all those things are just so impressive when you look back at American history, and I think that to really kind of keep it alive in a way is to sort of give a nod to it and play these kind of songs. I think stuff we might do in the future is going to have more of like a folk influence from the older, you know, kind of style, rather than kind of taking things from like the grindhouse style of like things like that.
Yeah,
but
go back to the roots.
I think we're going to do some more rootsy kind of stuff in the future, you know, just to kind of mix in more stories and more historical ideals to it.
What do you think is going on in psychedelic music today?
Well,
I think there's a lot of cool stuff happening. You know, it's like there's a lot of really exciting new bands that are coming out, and like a real scene right now, which is super exciting, and people are getting into it, and you know, it's just getting bigger and bigger, and I just think it's really great that real you know, good bands and good music and like new ideas, but also like harking back to, like, you know, the classic 60s, 70s sounding stuff is coming out these days. So.
You played Psych Fest in Austin.
Yeah, it's a really great festival.
Yeah.
So, and
there's a large chunk of bands still doing psychedelic music these days.
Some examples?
You know, Black Angels are getting really big, and of course Black Rebel Motorcycle Club have a lot of their influences through psychedelic music, and you know, Brian Jonestown Massacre. I mean, they've just been kind of floating on like a, you know, a lot of bands are derivative from psychedelic music, so I think it kind of crosses almost every genre of rock that's out there now. You know, I mean, even heavy metal bands these days, like Ohm, I mean, you know, drone kind of stuff is just all, you know, Eastern influenced music, which is just the basis of psychedelic music, really. You know, I think it's good as long as people always try to put their own twist on it and make it unique.
What are some of the newer bands that you've gotten into in the genre?
Like the Sexy Water Spiders,
they're
Portland.
Really
cool. That's a very interesting name.
1776, the Night Beats. Well, a lot of cool Portland.
Yeah, there seems to be a good scene
young
around
guys
there right now.
coming around. There's, you know, there's this guy Dan Kerrigan that's just very unknown. He has an album called Flesh and Spirit. There's we really like Black Mountain and Black Angels. There's some other guys like
sounds like there's a story there.
We recently had a chance to hang out with Helios Creed, from the band Chrome, and he's sort of like a psychedelic god to us, and just basically an awesome modern day Jimi Hendrix kind of guy. He's really tripped out.
The band that's supporting us tonight, actually, as well.
RT
really
and the
awesome.
44s.
Looking forward to seeing these guys.
Oh, there's a lot of really great bands out today.
So I read that you recorded some of the last album, I believe, in Joshua Tree in the Gram Parsons room.
Yeah, we wrote it.
Yeah, we wrote
in the Joshua Tree Inn. This was while Luke, our pedal steel player, was the innkeeper there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we'd formed this new version of the band, and we
I'm always
go out there on little getaways for a couple days and just sit there and for 24 hours a day and just write songs. And that's a lot of the new material for this record was written out there and recorded out there as well.
Yeah.
At a place called Hicksville. It's great.
When you choose to create in a place like that, I'm just curious, like what you're looking to get out of it, or what you feel like it's going to come.
We had like a Ouija board out, and there was some really kind of strange moments where I felt a presence there, and I'm not kidding.
It's a special place.
It was. I didn't want to step on any toes, ghost toes.
We were hoping that maybe he'd come and sing for us.
I think there was an influence.
I think so
it's
too.
Strange that our last record, The West, mysteriously somehow a sticker had appeared on it, and it said Cosmic American Music, quoted by, and then underneath it said Gram Parsons. And we still, to this day, we don't know who put the sticker on our previous album.
Wow.
Like Gram Parsons came and put stickers on her. And we always wondered why that was on there. And then, of course, now we know the link.
Yeah, very interesting.
So, it's a strange story.
So, what can we look forward to in the future from you guys?
We have some more videos coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Are we allowed to announce that just yet? Are we allowed to announce the next
Yeah,
show?
well, we have... we have our record release show, official record release show at El Cid in Silver Lake on July 27th.
Great.
And we're going to show all the videos and have the directors come out and do commentary and show
really cool.
a couple sneak peeks of a couple coming up.
Yeah, so
one from the
theme
from Ghost Patrol's coming out. The theme from Drifter's Pass is coming out, and we got vinyl in, and the new album's around, and
a
lot going on.
Yeah, we're going to be performing more, and then also going back into the studio to do some more recordings, like you were saying about.
Like I was saying earlier,
more
stripped down, folky, old timey cowboy singer songs.
Great. Yeah.
We're going to do one of them tonight.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I look forward to seeing the set inside and seeing the video. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.